Hello and welcome to my What is Coaching coffee call. I hope you've got a cup of coffee in hand. I know I sure do. And I am just so excited that you took time out of your busy day and your busy schedule to learn more about what this coaching gig is, what this business is all about. And if you're anything like me, you've sat back and you've wondered and you've watched for a while and just been curious as to how it works, what it's about, and if it could be for you. I sat quietly in the background after my coach had invited me for probably over 6 months after saying no, and just watching and seeing what it was about and kind of thinking about it in the back of my head. And so I want to dive in and just share more about this business. But before I kick off, I'm sure you know a little bit about me and my story if I am sending you this What is Coaching link. But let me just give you a quick overview. I am a hairstylist and a salon owner. And so I work a lot of hours, crazy hours. I now work 3 days a week behind the chair. And then, of course, all the behind the scenes on my non-salon days. I am married to my amazing husband. We got married in 2016, and I am a true crazy dog mom, and I wear that title with honor. She is just the best. So my life is busy. My schedule is busy. No 2 days are the same, and being a hairstylist is really hard. I went to beauty school right out of high school. I always knew hair is what I wanted to do. And I was so excited to move forward. And then I started working in the salon and I loved it. It was super great, but it was a lot of long hours, not much time to eat. Lunch breaks are few and far between. And so I found myself getting a coffee in the morning and eating a muffin or something quick, and then not eating all day and gorging out on Taco Bell in the evening after I got off, which would probably be around 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. If I was lucky, I'd be able to get like a burger and fries or something super fatty for lunch. And I was just working long, hard hours, and it was taking a toll on my body. And so I tried to go to the gym and I tried to work out and use the machines, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't have anyone holding me accountable, so I wasn't super consistent, and heck, I definitely didn't know what to eat. I thought if I wanted to be healthy, I had to survive on chicken and veggies, and it was one extreme or the other, and that didn't excite me. I just felt so lost. And so, like I mentioned, my coach had reached out to me probably 6 months previous about coaching, and I said no thank you, wasn't interested. But about 6 months later, she posted about these portion control color containers that break down what you need to eat and when. And it was simple. And she would provide meal plans and recipes. And I was like, I need to give this a try. So I hopped into her challenge group and I went all in. I did 21 Day Fix Extreme, loved that program. And I repeated it a few times through. And I just absolutely fell in love with how I felt, how simple nutrition was, that I could still enjoy yummy coffee and still feel amazing, get results. And so after about a month, I signed up to be coached as a discount coach. And I will share with you what that is. And I swore I would not run the business, but literally without, like, I dove right in, and before I even knew it, I was working in business because I was so passionate and excited to share with others. And it's just changed my life so much. For us, this business has just provided amazing opportunities and has allowed flexibility and me to cut back in my days in the salon, which is what I didn't know at the time I would need. I didn't know how much of being a hairstylist would take a toll on my body and on my mental health. It is both a physical and mentally exhausting job. And this business that I said yes to 6 years ago really laid the groundwork for that. So I want to dive in and just share the nitty gritty and the ins and outs of this business. And just know that as I'm going to share information, but if you have more questions, please feel free to reach out and ask. I would love to answer your questions. So let me share my screen for you. Okay, so I just first of all want to just again thank you for being here. I truly, truly appreciate that, and I know that you have busy schedules, so the fact that you're here means the world to me. So thank you. Let's go to the next screen. So here are some of the transformations of the coaches on our team. I've got, there's me, bottom left, above me is my coach, Kinsey. Top right is one of my dear friends, Stephanie, and bottom right is my dear friend, Margot. We all are different in our careers, different stories, different whys, different transformations. And that's what I love about this business is no one size fits all. And we are all coaches and we all run successful teams. And funny story, we all started as customers. None of us dove right into the business. And now we're like, why did we take so long to come around? But we finally got there and we're so forever thankful. So what do coaches actually do? Because if you follow me on social media, you see me sharing about my challenge groups, you see me posting and kind of sharing a little tidbit into my challenge group, a little sneak peek, but maybe you don't know the rest of what I do. So I kind of want to break down what, as a coach, you would be doing. First of all, we're the product of the product. So we mainly share through social media. Being a product of the product just means that we're using our products, we're sharing, we are first and foremost experiencing the benefit of those products and those programs in our own personal life and journey, and then we're sharing that with others. What I love most about this coaching business is your number one job is to be a healthier, happier version of yourself first and foremost, always. And I think that is just so amazing. We participate or we host these challenge groups that are online. Some people call them virtual gym. Mine's called the Sweat Squad, whatever you call it. It is just an online community where we run challenge groups and we just have a hub for our customers to have helpful resources and us as a coach to encourage them all in one place. You do not have to create the wheel. You do not have to come up with meal plans and challenge group themes and daily posts. As a team, we've provided those for you. So you just need to show up and be their biggest cheerleader. And that is one thing I love most, is just loving on people. Help them get their results through our programs and our nutrition plan. So like I talked about, using those products. So as your coach, you're going to help ask them questions of what their goals are, what their struggles are, maybe what they've done in the past that's worked or hasn't worked. And then you're going to help provide them with the tools that Beachbody's provided in specific programs to help them reach their goals. And then we help support them along the way. We're going to check in with them. We're going to encourage them. Sometimes we're going to give them a little tough love if that's what they need. We're going to be that person that makes them feel like they're not alone in this journey. They need that accountability and that support from somebody else. And so as your coach, that's what you're going to be doing. And then we aim to help new people each month get started. So every single month, non-negotiable, you're helping at least 3 people get started or recommit on their journey as a coach. That means your business is growing, your business is evolving, which if you're being a coach, that's what you're pushing for. And so at least 3 people is the sweet spot. So I want to talk about what you don't have to be in order to be a successful coach, because I think so often we have limiting beliefs of why we can't be a coach. And I just want to share with you what you don't have to be. You don't have to be at your goal weight. Okay. When I started, I hadn't reached my goal weight yet. I personally am not at my goal weight. COVID, brought some stress along with everybody else. And so I'm actually in the trenches of my journey again. And people truly love to feel like they are on the journey with you and that you're linking arms and doing alongside of it. So you don't have to be at your goal weight. That is not required. You don't have to have a huge physical transformation. My transformation, I lost about 10 to 15 pounds. That's like how much I have lost through the program. So I haven't lost 100 pounds. I haven't lost 50 pounds. There are so many more transformations besides just a physical one. And for me, my mental health and just how I live a healthier, more joyful life is a huge part of my transformation. And that has nothing to do with the pounds. You don't have to be a fitness or nutrition expert, guys. As I shared, when I started my coaching journey, I was surviving off Taco Bell and coffee. I did not know it all. Actually, I knew very little. And that's not something you need to know. This business provides that for you and those resources. You don't have to be an expert on social media. We all start somewhere, and it's comical to see where I started, but I dove in and we have amazing trainings and resources through our team. So don't feel like you have to know it all. And like I mentioned, you don't have to know all the things, just in general, you can learn along the way. That's the beauty of this business, and just in life general, we're continually growing and learning. You don't have to be a certain age or demographic. As you can see in this photo, this is some of our coaches. They range from anywhere from early 20s to late 40s, or no, even into our 50s. Like, there are coaches of all ages, all shapes, all stories. And that's what makes this team and this business beautiful, is there is a seat for everybody. You don't have to be a salesperson. Yes, you do help people, which in return makes sales, but you are sharing your journey, and you are inviting others to join you. You're not just reaching out saying, hey, I'd love you to buy a bag of my Shakeology and support my business. We are saying, I would love to help you in your journey. And in return, we're helping give them whatever tools and resources they need to be successful. So you don't need to make cold calls, or do anything salesy and slimy. You are just helping others. And you don't have to have a ton of extra time, guys. I run another business and my life is insanely busy. And 6 years in, I work my business about an hour a day. On my Mondays and Fridays, I work 2 to 3 hours. I try and commit just because now I've been in business so long. I'm mentoring my coaches and I'm on a new level of business where I'm really helping pay it forward to others. But an hour a day is what I tell my coaches. And whether that's a chunk of an hour or it's 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there, 5 minutes there, that's how I tend to work my hour a day business on the days I'm in the salon, is when I have cracks in between my clients, I'm doing the things on my list and making it work. What do you have to be in order to be a coach? So on the opposite end of what do you not have to be? What do you need to be, or what do you need to have in order to run a successful business? First and foremost, heart for others. I think that's so important, to love others and want to cheer them on and encourage them and motivate them to strive to be the best version of themselves. Be a product of the product. So as a coach, we're going to be using the products. We're going to be following the programs. We're going to be focusing on ourselves and our physical, mental, emotional health first. And like I said, I love that about this business. Be teachable. As a coach, and as me as your coach and in our team, we provide amazing resources and give you the tools you need to be successful. So as long as you're willing to take those and go for it and push and be flexible and be coachable and teachable, that is what you need to be as a coach. Be willing to step out of your comfort zone a little bit. When you first start, it's going to be a little scary. It's going to be a little intimidating. We're not going to ask you to stand on the corner with a sign. We're just going to challenge you just a little bit to grow out of your comfort zone and to be consistent with that, to show up consistently and work your business each day. Treat this business, even though it's not $1 million business to start up, treat it like it is, because if you push hard, it can turn into an amazing, successful business. So treat it that way by consistently showing up like you would your 9 to 5. So I mentioned earlier that I was a discount coach. So I just want to kind of share the different types of coaching. There are 3 real types of coaches that fit into the coach category. The first is called a preferred customer or preferred coach. And that means you're going to sign up as a preferred coach. You're still going to pay the same coach fees and whatnot, but you are getting the discount, 25% off. You don't have a real intention to like run a group or make a ton of sales. Maybe you'll make a sale here and there, but you're mainly just benefiting from 25% off all of Beachbody products and programs. A hobby coach, which is someone who wants to earn the discount, like we mentioned before, maybe wants to earn, their products free or $100 to $400 a month to cover, cost of products, make a little extra cash. So when I first started, this was kind of where I was. I wanted to earn my products free. And I thought, heck, if I could earn an extra $100 or $200 to maybe buy some clothes or something, that would be great. And then you might invite close friends and family to join with you and do this each month. And then the third is a business coach. And this is where I'm at now. I'm all in. I am treating this as a business. I wanted to grow a full-time income and really substantially earn a living. Help lead others in their own fitness journey. That's like running your challenge groups, and is ready to set big goals and be consistent and teachable and just willing to go for it. So when I first started, I was like, I'm just getting the discount. So I was more a preferred customer. And then I quickly shifted into a hobby coach and was like, let's make some money. And then I saw the potential and I shifted to a business coach. And so that is where I started, and I've kind of evolved to each one. You can start wherever you want, and you can always adjust your goals and change at any time. So how do we earn? Because I think so often people want to know, how do we earn as a coach? What's the nitty gritty? And I would love to share with you. Now, Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of success. It's based on each coach's diligence and skills. I want to be very clear about that, especially as I talk about my own success in this business. It's not guaranteed. It's up to each individual person. But how we get paid, you get 25% commission off of any sales that you make. So any product that you're selling, you're going to get 25% commission on that. Beachbody, we get weekly paychecks. So every Thursday, is payday. As you hit the first rank in the company and higher, you're going to, which is Emerald, you are going to start getting cycle bonuses, which just means as your team and as your coaches' teams grow and as the customer base grows, you are going to be getting paid off of that as well. So every time it cycles, which is based on just kind of numbers of orders, you're going to get paid on that too. So if you're a hobby coach or business coach, that is an option to you. That means that you have a couple coaches of your own and you're helping other people get started in their coach journey and in their customer health and fitness journey. And then bonuses, as you reach higher rank, one being diamond, you're going to get matching bonus, which means as your coaches are getting paid on those cycle bonuses, you're going to get a percentage of matching. And then you're going to get fast start bonuses as you help people sign up and kick off their journey as coaches. And then as you hit the different star ranks in a company and really grow, you're going to hit quarterly star diamond bonuses. Those are an option to earn as well. And so that type of coach is really for more of the business building people that are going all in. So I want to talk about how do you sign up? How much does it cost? How do I get started? So if you're like, okay, this sounds like it's my jam, I would love to learn more. Here we go. Here it is. So to sign up, there is a $39.95 sign up fee. Now, the great part about that is if you are, if you've bought a challenge pack in the past, or if you are signing for the challenge pack, that sign up waive will be the sign up fee will be waived, or if you bought a challenge pack in the past, they will reimburse you for that. As well as military. So if you are a military spouse, a military veteran, reservist, or a widow, the sign-up fee is waived from Beachbody as a thank you for your service and sacrifice for our country, which is really cool. There is a monthly business service fee of $15.95. That is the coach monthly fee we all pay, helps run a lot of the back end stuff. So as coaches, we don't have to keep inventory on hand to sell, which is one thing I love. I don't want a pile of stock to send people. Beachbody, we help them order through the company and they send it. They also are the customer service, and they also help create and run our website that we create. So that $15.95 goes to those things. And to me, I would pay way more because the amount of work that takes off my shoulders is unmatched. Now, keep in mind also, same, all those military things I listed that are on the right-hand side of the screen. If you are any of those, your monthly coach fee is waived as well. And then there's no minimum order requirement. If you're a business coach, you're going to want to order product each month to help utilize all of the ways to get paid. But if you are like a discount coach or a hobby coach, there is no requirement. And there's cancellation anytime. It's free. There's no locked in, there's no contract. So you're not like signing your life away. And as I mentioned, and if you've previously purchased, that sign fee will be waived. So I want to go over worst case scenario, because if you're anything like me, when I first started, I was so afraid. I had things holding me back. I was so concerned what people would think. What do I have to lose? And I just want to share worst case scenario, guys. You get in the best shape of your life. You're focusing on yourself and you are taking care of yourself. You get to meet incredible people. These coaches have become my closest, dearest friends, and most of them I would not have met if it weren't for this business. You get to travel the world. There are so many coach trips that coaches get to have the opportunity to earn and go to and achieve. And I have traveled so much into so many amazing places because of this business. You get to earn an income to help provide for your family. So whether you're a hobby coach or business coach, you choose the amount you can earn. That's up to you. But you get to earn income for your family. And most importantly, that self-belief. You get to take a chance to bet on yourself and go for your dreams. For once, you said, I'm doing it, instead of letting fear and doubt hold yourself back. And I think that's so powerful. So I just want to ask, are you ready? Are you ready to dive in this business? Are you ready to take a chance and go for it? I just want to share my heart with you really quick, because I didn't believe when I first started this business I could achieve the things I did. I truly had a limiting belief that no one would want to follow me, or I didn't have what it took. But day by day, I believed in myself more and more, and I kept showing up. And the things that we've been able to achieve, because of this business, the fact that I can work 3 days a week instead of the 5, the fact that we are in our dream forever home, the fact that we just completed building our dream tiny home on our vacation property in Bend, Oregon. Those things would not have been possible, at least not anytime soon, if it weren't for this coaching business. And so if I had given up, if I had not gone for it, if I had listened to that thought in the back of my head that said I wasn't good enough, that was totally a lie. I wouldn't be where I was. So I just want to encourage you that this business can provide such amazing blessings for you if you just go for it. And I would love to coach you and grab your hand and help push you and pull you and encourage you, whatever you need to get to those goals. But just know that this business is amazing and it can provide such blessings to your family. And I would love to help you. And I would love to be there with you when you achieve those big, scary dreams that you never imagined possible because of your hard work and because of this business. So thank you for coming. Thank you for grabbing a cup of coffee and being here with me. I would love to answer questions. I would love to share more. Please reach out to me, on social media or however you found this video. I would love to answer questions and I would love to just help you in this business. Have a great day.